Team Jackson, what's happening? So I just got off the phone with my homegirl. She's been dealing with this dude for the last year and a half. And for the first 3 months, everything was smooth. He was a knight in white shining armor. He was rubbing toes. He was planning dates, paying for the dates, showing affection, showing her off, proud of her, meeting her mama, making a great impression, talking about the future, wanting to commit, all that other good stuff, anything that a woman could ask for. But after those 3 months, she said that after she was showing that she was all in, her guard was completely down, she noticed him pulling back. Now, he told her, hey, I'm just going through some things right now. I got a lot of emotions I don't know how to deal with. Stuff is just rough for me right now. So I just need some time to think. I really can't be, putting everything into the relationship like I once was. But I still love you. I'm still committed to whatever. Now, she said after a couple of weeks of that, her getting a cold shoulder, not hearing from him, having to be the one to start the conversations or else they didn't start, having to be the one to plan the times to meet up or else it never happened, she finally had enough and said, you know what, I'm done. Whatever it is that you got to deal with, go deal with it because I'm dissatisfied and I don't want to be in this anymore. When she finally stopped texting and calling, that's whenever he came running back and he returned to old form. He was the same, Mr. Bachelor, the same knight in white shining armor that he was before. And they went through this cycle 2 or 3 more times before she got on the phone with me and asked me, what does it mean? Which version of him do I believe in? Because I've been with him for the last year and a half and I stopped her right there. I said, you've been what? She said, I've been with him for the last year and a half. I said, nah, you ain't been with him. At least he ain't been with you. He's had you. But he ain't been with you. You see, when a guy has you and when a guy is with you, the compatibility, the chemistry is there. You guys are into each other. You're attracted to each other. You make great love. You make great memories, all this stuff. Y'all have a great friendship when it's good and when it's great. But the difference is when a guy is actually with you, when things hit the fan, when things are tough, you're the one he runs to, not the one he runs away from. Because if he's running away from you, more than likely, he's just doing enough to keep you in and around him, to keep pulling you back whenever you're finally 1 foot out the door, or maybe even 2. But he's not really fully committed the same way that you are. More than likely, he has 3 or 4 other women that he has, where he never closed those doors the same way he didn't close the door with you whenever, he was showing that he really wasn't into the relationship so that he could walk back through at his convenience. And let me just clear this up real quick because a lot of guys use the whole, oh, I'm going through right now. Like, that happens. Every dude goes through it. Everybody has their ups and downs. But when a man is into you, when he's really in love with you, the way that he's been acting like he was in love with you, when things hit the fan, you're his refuge. You're his place of peace. You're the one who makes life make sense to him. You're not the one that he runs off from, the one that he doesn't talk to, the one that he shuts down on, that he's cold-hearted to. That's not how it goes whenever a man is really into you. For every man that's got a woman right now, he'll let you know his woman is his strength in the times where he's weak. So if you're not that, then guess what? You're not to him what you thought you were. And in that case, it's time for you to let it go. Because if he's going to keep doing the things that are necessary in order to pull you back in, it's time for you to change what you allow to be what's necessary to pull you back in. And that's a guy who never has to pull you back in to begin with. So y'all let me know what you think in the comments. And if you ever dealt with a guy like this, I definitely want to hear from you. I'll let y'all later. Peace.